I think AI can predict based on the amount of data it has available. If it has historical data, for instance, can AI right now predict if it's going to rain or not? I think it can. I think it could literally look farther back in time for all the data that we have and predict like, hey, next week it's going to rain potentially, right? Percentage-wise. It's not going to be accurate, but I think it could potentially do that.
The Amazon Photos is really cool. Let's just say that you're having a party or a Christmas party or whatever. Mm-hmm. You can make like a QR code inside of the app and you can share it with people throughout your party and you guys can share the photos.
Oh, it makes sharing it even easier.
The only game the Giants scored 3 touchdowns and lose to a team by field goal.
Welcome. What's going on, fellas? How's everything going, players?
Going great.
What's up, D Hustle?
What's going on?
Holding down. Raymond, don't call him Ray.
Morning.
What's going on, player? And I'm your host, Bobby Dorless. They call me Bobby D in these streets, so make sure you holler at me. Today we have episode number 46. So it's definitely a re-record, but big shout outs to everybody that's tuning in. That's definitely keeping up with all our episodes that we're releasing. But this one right here is episode 46, which we're going to be talking about some really cool stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, turn your mic up a little bit more, D. I think I can. Now I can hear you.
Snare.
There you go. There you go.
Turn on my snare, baby.
Well, let me give you all a quick run of the show. Definitely talk about the few things that we got covering today's episode. We have Tech Talk by me, where I'm going to be talking about this really cool automation workflow platform, which I'll give you some insights. D Hustle is going to give us some current events in this tech scene. Raymond's Nuggets is going to come up with, it looks like you're going to be talking about some Amazon Prime stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe throwing some AI stuff also.
Sure.
And then we got D coming back around with sports. Obviously, I know NFL, we in week what?
Right now, we are going to be into week 3.
Week 3.
Gold tour.
Yes. I seen the laugh on his face before he even was ready to say something. So we'll definitely get into what's coming up in NFL and sports with week number 3. We'll have some spots for our sponsorship, and then we'll have an outro at the end. How's that sound for y'all?
Smile, bro. The year ain't over.
The year ain't over, player. Come on. Raymond,
It's
breathe.
okay.
Breathe. I'm on the sideline too with you, bro. But anyways, we're going to jump right into it. Y'all better stay tuned for the sports section below because D got a few announcements for us. And definitely Raymond has an opinion or two about a few things. So we'll see how it comes out. Yeah?
Yeah.
You got something to ask him for already?
Oh, no. This guy the types on the answer.
It might be his mic. His mic is turned on? His mic is definitely turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cue me up, D. Let's get into this tech talk so we can talk some tech stuff. Man, have y'all seen me online lately? I've been posting a few things.
Yeah.
I was at a conference a few weeks ago, D and I, at Black is Tech, so some of those video content's coming out. So big shout outs to everybody that's holding it down. The opportunity to meet you in person, but definitely the lanes are open for y'all to connect, and definitely follow the podcast, like and subscribe, click the button below. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. But today I'm going to talk about AI. Is always a subject that we cover here at the Tech Hustle. Maybe every episode, we at least mention AI at least once. Raymond has a love-hate with AI, but I think
least once a week.
At least once a week. But I definitely think one of this new things that I've discovered as of late is something that I want to encourage everybody to dial into. So one of the things that we are experiencing with AI right now is that we have a very simplified interface, meaning that you text the AI and it texts you back almost, right? You're in like a chat conversation. But have you ever asked the AI in some form or fashion to do something like, hey, go write me an email that I'm going to send to somebody telling them about the new services we're offering, right? You've written some emails like that before, right? And then when you write the email or when you write the message, it texts back the response, and then you have to copy the response and paste it into your Gmail or whatever email app that you're using, and then send it, right? But what if there was a way for you to have fully automation where you say, hey, AI, go and write me the email, and the AI actually writes the email and could send it out or at least put it in draft form for you, right? That's the thing that I feel like AI is going to be closing the loop and even sooner. And this is really revolving around AI agents themselves, right? So that when we're talking to an AI or a LLM, we want the LLM to actually take an action, not just, hey, tell me, you know, how far the sun is from the moon type stuff, but actually do something like schedule an appointment or, you know, call somebody, send an email. So one of the things that I've been researching is what type of platforms that are available out there for us to actually do these type of actionable things, like send an email for me, right? So that I can close the loop in what I want AI to interact with, because I want it to automate a lot of the things that I do. And one of the platforms that I want to give a big shout out here on the show, let's give them a big round of applause, is N8N.io. Definitely check it out if you're in the Discord, or we've already dropped the links in there. It's called N, the letter N, the number 8, and then the letter N again, .io. And what they are is an automated workflow platform, and they've plugged AI into it. Now, if you're not familiar with what a workflow platform is, it's almost, think about this. So let's say that I do tell the AI that I needed to send an email for me, right? That action of actually doing that task doesn't need to happen instantly. It can be queued up inside of like a workflow that says, hey, when Bobby says to do this, queue up this task or execute this task, which is go and draft this email and send it out for me or put it in a draft form for me. But the cool thing about this tool is that it is really simple and easy. It's labeled one of those no-code platforms, which means that you don't need to know how to write code. Mm-hmm. You can stitch things together because there's a lot of templates, and anybody can really jump into this game of creating agents or creating actionable things that you want agents to do, and or these AI agents or LLMs to do. And there are other platforms out there like Zapier or Make is another one. But out of all of them, I've been testing them out. N8N is by far one of the easier ones to adapt, easier one to pick up. And there's so many integrations. Like you can plug it into all kinds of stuff, from Gmail to Outlook to, let's say, infrastructure things like managing infrastructure. It can look at your AWS instances. It can look at GCP. Cool. It can look at all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's so many different type of plugins that are available, and it supports APIs. So if something has an API, you can automatically just, you know, have it do that task based on the access to the API. If this is one thing that I want to tell our audience to really tune in and really start to learn these type of things, especially when it's something that doesn't require you to write code, is to give it a try. Because I don't know if y'all know about us on the show, but we have an AI called Jules AI, and I'm moving all of the stuff that I was working on Jules AI, all the code that I wrote over there, I'm moving them to this platform because it's too simple, too easy for us not to be able to start to do this more often and add new features. So,
makes sense.
Tune into the show. I'm going to be talking more about it. Follow us on GitHub. If not, it's github.com/thetechhustle. We have a repository out there specifically for Jules AI. And what you're going to notice is a lot of the code that I'm changing is going to be moving to this new platform, and then we can all get it for free type stuff because it's out on GitHub. So nice. It is open source, this project too, which is really cool. Mm-hmm. And it's like the learning curve is so simple, right? Because it's almost like building blocks. Like, hey, this is a trigger, this is the action, and then if this happened, do this. If that happens, do this. And you just build that together, and you're off, and you have your own agents type stuff. So I'm really looking forward to the community, you know, pulling up, you know, chat with us in our school community. Chat with me online if you want to, you know, hit me up on LinkedIn or Instagram to ask me about it. But we're going to be talking about it more because Jules AI is going to be something that everyone's going to get to see be rebuilt again on this new platform. So nice. Big shout outs to N8N. Keep an eye out for Jules AI because it's coming out soon, and it's going to be foundationally based off of this platform. Okay. Any questions, Raymond? It looks like you're very intrigued, man.
Are you using any of these agents or incorporated it to your daily AI use? Or?
Yeah, so right now I have a very simple agent set up for it, or on N8N. That basically what it does is it gives me recommendations in terms of like articles that I want to read or content that I want to read out there. So one of the things that I'm going to have Jules do is, if you subscribe to us, is that she's going to send out a message every day about the latest information or latest topic that you're interested in. This week, not this week, but as of late, it's been AI for us. So it's automatically creating and doing some research. And I haven't published it out yet because I'm more or less watching to see how well it does. But, it's really good. It's almost like a fully automated newsletter blog poster for me right now. And I want to build it to do a few other things, too, like doing posts for us online for Instagram and media type stuff, LinkedIn posting. Okay. I'm going to have it do emails and drafting emails and stuff like that. And all of these things, if you join our community, you'll get access to also. So it's like, hey, once you kind of see how it all works together, come and ride with us, and we'll definitely enable it for you so that you can have access to it also.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you have any ideas on some stuff that y'all wanted to do, let me know, and we can go create something.
Okay.
Uh-oh. D already got an idea.
Just out of curiosity, do you think AI later in the future is going to predict the future?
Oh, if AI is going to be able to predict the future. So I think AI can predict based on the amount of data it has available. If it has historical data, for instance, can AI right now predict if it's going to rain or not? I think it can. I think it could literally look farther back in time for all the data that we have and predict like, hey, next week it's going to rain potentially, right? Percentage-wise. It's not going to be accurate, but I think it could potentially do that. Now, if you're talking about like time traveling type stuff and the end of the world type stuff, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be able to do that, but it will be able to predict some things. What are you thinking about in terms of the future?
Can they predict maybe how the Dolphins are going to do?
The likelihood of the Dolphins after
Daniel
2-0.
Jones, the answer.
Yeah, I don't know if the AI is going to predict that. So.
Wow. D's so ready for that, bro. So ready for that. I mean, technically, the data's there, right? It could look back on historical data.
You know what? Can it predict on when Tua is going to come back? I want to ask ChatGPT that.
Yeah, week 15.
Week 15. That's what it's
15,
predicting.
That's
When
what
is Tua
predicting.
coming back?
Week 15. You heard it here first at the Tech Hustle.
That's hilarious.
Week 15.
Right?
I'm going to save him, too.
Uh-huh.
Put him in my...
Put him on the bench in the injury reserve. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Raymond's had a weekend. I mean, it's definitely
We'll
been
get to that
difficult.
shortly.
Yeah.
Don't
We'll
worry
get to that
about it.
shortly.
We'll definitely
But can AI help with that? AI could definitely do that. I was actually thinking about this little side project for y'all doing fantasy football. Is that there are APIs out there that can tell you the data, like what players are doing, and then AI could do some like modeling and statistical type stuff in the background. But we'll see. I don't know. If I get some free time, it would be really cool to set something up like that. But let the ideas flow. So if you have an idea, something that you want the AI to do, if you want an introduction to Jules AI, go check us out on GitHub, and definitely follow along as we update our code to this new platform. And then hopefully we just, empower everybody to do the same. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for that tech talk. Actually, I had another sidebar here. Raymond, you had talked about something the other day about AI in the media or in the music business or something like that. Didn't you run across something like that?
Yes. So there was a story out last week where a gentleman made, I think he made like 112 fake AI bands. And then he also created bots. Where they just basically were streaming the music off of the fake AI bands, and he ended up making about $10 million.
$10 million.
Shout out to that.
My God.
Yeah, I'm
Shout
just
out
trying
to
to
10
find
million.
out. Yeah, shout out to him. I was just trying to find out what he did illegally, but
He
find out,
created the bots to boost his sales.
yeah,
D put us up on game, right?
Yeah. So, but then again, I mean, isn't there like always like little thing there on certain artists using bots and stuff like that? Whether it's Meg Thee Stallion or if it's Drake or Kendrick. I mean, 'cause Spotify likes to crack down on that because it is illegal. You're not supposed to use bots, but we know the music industry does do that to kind of boost their artists up. So, but I'm just trying to understand what this gentleman did wrong.
The bots weren't real, and I guess he got caught on.
He got caught. Michael Smith is his name. $10 million in royalty from Apple Music, Spotify, and other podcasts are posting AI.
Shout out to him.
Pretty
Brilliant
brilliant.
idea.
Yeah, brilliant.
Great concept.
$10 million.
The only difference is that he's not a star.
That's true.
Right.
Those bands were not stars either.
Bands are not stars, and they haven't seen him perform once.
Not once. Not once.
So he got caught up.
Now let's discuss this. Was it the bands that's illegal, or is it the bots? What did he do wrong?
I think it was the bots.
Yeah, me too.
Me
I agree.
personally, you can make music. Everybody's making
Yeah,
music
of course.
right now with AI and stuff like that. But to boost up to this, because let's be realistic here. When you put something online, it's all about how many people look
Facts.
Correct.
and likes
Yeah.
in a boost. So he had to get how many bots did he do?
He had to do thousands.
Thousands
Right?
of bots.
Yeah.
Maybe $2,000, 2,000 bots.
Yeah.
To boost it up.
Yeah.
I think he did. He just got caught.
Yeah.
I think it is. I mean, he started this from when I was reading since 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
Okay.
it's 10,000 active bots.
10,000.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm gonna have to laugh at that because if he would have had 5,000, then
He might have been able just to slide through.
Yeah, slide by. I might make it another year. You know.
But man, yeah, I mean, I agree with D. I think it's definitely the part where the bots themselves are hitting and then messing with the numbers, and then they're getting paid for that.
Correct.
Because technically, let's say those bots cost him $1 a bot. That's $10,000, right? But that $10,000 flipped up and made $10 million, right? That's a good flip right there. So.
I think that happens to everybody. We got too happy.
Yeah.
Money happy. The year was coming in. Next year said I need a freaking Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Next year after that I need a boat. I need more I need more views.
All I need is more.
I ain't got caught up.
That's exactly it, bro.
Happens.
That's
But,
crazy.
I mean, bots are used on a lot of different platforms, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's Twitter or Instagram. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. Do these people like really have the followers they really have? But
I
I
mean,
guess because they're not getting monetized,
Exactly.
they're making money.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of like, it is like if you're not getting paid for it,
They don't care.
they don't care.
Okay.
But if you think about, I think YouTube has bots too, don't you think?
course,
So a
yeah.
YouTube channel with 100,000 people in there has to be some bots in there, right?
Yeah, I mean, depending on how fast their 100,000 subscribers are. So,
Yeah.
but I was just curious, interesting.
Yeah, it's actually a really amazing, these things that people are already coming up with AI. It's just unfortunately that my guy got caught, and maybe he just needed to dial it down just a little bit, not to have 10,000, bro. Come on now. Like D said, he wanted the next Corvette that's about to come out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So now I got to get rid of Drake with AI, you don't think, or anything like that? Or Kendrick?
Nah. I think, and I was talking to somebody the other day about this. I think that there is going to be music that's going to be released by AI, but people are going to pay for things that are created by human beings. Like AI is going to cost 10 cents. Drake album is going to cost $10 now, right? It's going to be like apples and oranges that they're going to be able to, ask for more money, especially if it's created authentically by a human being. So I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
There's a marketplace for it, but we're part of that wave where it's more or less introducing it. So everybody's kind of like, hey, if I can make a few bucks, let's go make it right now, quickly as possible. But you just can't get caught like this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But because he's going to jail, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to prison.
Yeah, he's gonna take time.
Yeah.
If he wants to sign the contract over to me, take care of that real quick for you.
D will be checking in with all the bots.
Really, how you doing?
And we like, well, where's all these bots coming from? Why are they all hitting up this site here? And D Hustle's in the back, orchestrating it all on the new platform we just created. Well, technically it could be done, but anyways, thank you so much, Raymond, for that news, or not news, but updates on AI. And definitely, you're one that's always on the other side of the table.
I'm 50-50, actually. That was, actually had a good story about AI. I was on the good side of it this weekend.
What happened?
So I had a family member come over. They're not very tech savvy. My sister, she, hey, like I'm the resident resume guy.
Yeah.
Can you update my resume? I'm trying to look for another job. I'm like, okay. I'm like, why don't I show you how to use AI to do it? And she was terrified. I don't know what AI is. I don't want to use it. I was like, it's simple. And I tried to sit her down to show her, hey, use the AI. And she was not about it. She was like, can you just do it? So I was like, all right, so why don't you just sit here and we're going to use the AI. So she watched me use AI. So I was playing around with it. So I uploaded her resume. I was like, hey, can you take a look at this resume and update it? And the AI basically was like, hey, I think, you should update this and that. And I was like, no, I want you to update the resume. I had to literally tell it to update it. And that's when it looked at the resume and completely rewrote it and made a new one. I copied and pasted it, compared it to the one I had before. And she was like, damn, this looks good. Gave it to her. So
That's
you
what's up.
literally had to tell it what to do. Not like,
my
hey,
God.
I want you to analyze it.
Showing the community how to use
that was
AI.
pretty cool. So so that's my good story about AI this weekend. So I updated my sister's
good deal.
resume. So yeah.
That's what's up, man.
And then right there, when you was helping her out, you said, damn, I'm going to lose my job.
Yeah.
Did the light bulb come on?
Yeah, you know what?
At
At least for all
As soon
of
as
them.
everybody left, you're like,
Yeah, she's gonna tell all the,
done.
So
Yeah. Well, technically, what she's going to tell them is how easy it is, and hopefully that encourages them to go do it their own.
yeah,
right?
but she's not gonna touch it or use AI.
Come on, bro. It's a chat bot almost.
Yeah, she's terrified. So
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
So,
But hey, I really enjoy those stories, and definitely letting our audience know the use case for AI, especially if you are working on a resume, like Raymond said. Attach it in there and be direct what you tell it.
Correct.
Like say, hey, I want you to do this. Don't just tell me about it.
Yes.
Tell me like what it would look like. Imagine you're this person, this type of things. And that specific skill set around prompts is what really makes you be effective with that. So
right.
big shout outs to you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out.
All right. Teach me, I want to see that new job. And you definitely need to test to AI getting you that new job.
Yeah.
All right, now, so we're moving on to the next segment here. We got my guy D Hustle. What's going on with tech current events, man?
Just a quick little update. PS5 Pro's revealed that's coming out soon. On November 7th, it's going to be $700.
$700.
$700.
They're getting in right before Christmas, man.
Yep.
Wow.
So I guess it's got a bigger and better GPU, advanced track race, PlayStation's over version of NVIDIA's DLSS AI upscaling tech.
Wow.
So it's going to be up and running really fast.
Yeah.
Of course, Sony also is going to have a PS5 Pro release as a 30th anniversary for them. So shout out to
Oh, congratulations. 30 years for PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Wow. Well, what's the first PlayStation y'all had?
I had the one.
You had the one? I didn't have the one. You had the one?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I had the PS2.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2 is the first one I got.
I had that too.
Yeah.
I had two. I had 3, 4, now 5.
Your son got survive?
My son, he got 5.
Yeah.
I got 5.
I don't know about getting this new one, though.
The Pro, that's all right. I mean,
I'll
it is what
pass.
it is. It's in Discord there, ladies and gentlemen, in case
Yep.
you guys want to see what's going on here. Long story short, Apple.
What's up with Apple?
Apple already have released their special update of when September 20th, Apple's coming out with the new Apple 16. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Yep.
As of right now, did you see the big, humongous update? I don't know if you guys updated your phone now to the 17.7.
Oh, the beta one, right?
Right.
I ain't got my phone.
I updated it also. But 33 security fixes of this launch.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I'm going to go ahead and put that here in Discord so you guys go ahead and take a look into that.
Man.
33 updates for security. So gets me a little nervous, but makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
But still, like, that's a lot of
There's
like
always threats coming out.
security fixes.
Yeah,
So it says here, while the 17.7 contains 16 security fixes, the iOS 18 comes over twice that
Wow.
number. As right now, it just fixed some flaws of the 18, which is serious impact as WebKit and engineering uppins as Safari browsers and the kernel of the heart of the iPhone operation system.
Yeah, especially when it's at that kernel level, that's when it's really, really a big vulnerability. Because if you get kernel access, then you got access to everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
33 updates? Like, that's too much for me, man. I don't know what's going on. Like,
it's almost like they're turning into a Microsoft. You remember where Microsoft used to be? I mean, it is closed source. That's probably one of the main causes for closed source software becoming, so prone to vulnerabilities, is that there's not enough people looking at it. But this is why people go to Android, because Android's operating system is considered open source. But I don't know. I don't know about this. Because the other thing is that when these company knows about these vulnerabilities, they don't push them out just like that. Right. It take months and sometimes, even years for them to finally push out an update. But man, oh man, oh man.
I do like how they stay on top of the updates, though.
Do you?
Yeah, versus Android, where Android likes to push their updates to like the more higher end phones. Apple pushes it to everybody. So
you're talking about like the release cycle and stuff like that?
Yeah. Like it's so annoying. Like unless you've got like a Galaxy Note, whatever, like you're not getting those updates. Whereas Apple pushes it out to everybody.
Yeah.
So that is one thing, a leg up. I give Apple shout out to that. So
Yeah. And then I like how Apple tells you you can support this new update. Please buy a brand new phone. All right? You like that portion too?
That's actually happening right now, bro, because 16 is about to come out.
Well, I mean, that's if you got like a freaking iPhone 8 or something like that.
Bro.
So.
My wife's phone is starting to lose battery and stuff like that. I said it has to, right when that time when the new phone comes out, that's when batteries start to act up. I'm telling you, man.
I thought they got in trouble for that.
They still doing it.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Still doing it.
They're still doing it, bro.
Funny.
Because they're just trying to give you a reason to go get the new one.
Yeah. Right. Also, overseas, last week I talked about this new phone that came out same day. That's going to come out same day as Apple, which is the Huawei. Which is $2,800 for a tri-phone smartphone. Doesn't have AI on it, but it is going on launching. It already has launched already. Yeah. So I put that on Discord.
You gonna pick that up?
Not for $2,800.
but I will say it's one of those. It says tri-folding, so it folds 3 ways type things. And when you unfold it, it's like almost like a little mini, tablet.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And the other thing I read online is that the pre-orders that they have for this phone were off the charts. Like they opened it up and people were out there. It's in China, so China's they killing it out there with all those people. But the thing that I'm seeing is that these companies are coming for Apple's neck, bro, when it comes to these type of products.
Speaking of Apple, I think they're giving conflicting information about their AI. So I heard an advertisement for Apple literally yesterday or the day before. Mm-hmm. Apple Intelligence coming this fall. It didn't say next fall. It said this fall. Mm-hmm. So I'm like kind of like, just like weird conflicting information from them. Is this thing coming out this year or is it coming out next year?
To answer to that, yes. On the 18th, the Apple Intelligence is coming out.
Of this year?
Of this year. But the more advanced is the 18.1. That's the one that everybody's looking forward to.
Oh, okay.
So they just opening the door, but then they're going to have it really
gotcha.
flowing 18.1.
All right, thank you, D, for that clarification.
Not a problem.
That is wild. But I think this is how they keep people on the hook, too.
Yeah, because I was like arguing with my coworker about it. He's like, no, Ray, it comes out. I'm like, no, dude, it comes out.
Right, it comes out.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, how do I explain it? It's like going to be a piece of it.
Yeah.
Just little, like you go to Costco, get the little test.
Like a gute. It's a little taste.
A little taste of it, Just, does it taste good? You like it? Well, next year, let me give you the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So. All right. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't excite me then.
Yeah.
It should just, whatever.
We'll wait and see. See.
But in China, it's a different world out there. I don't know.
Yeah, it is, bro.
You got that $2,800 tri-phone.
Tri-fold phone.
I can't even pronounce the name, so I do apologize about it. Sorry for butchering it. But right now, Apple 16 already is selling at a discount.
Wow.
All right. E-commerce platform are offering the price cut of 11% on Apple's latest smartphone because that new phone, Huawei, steals the buzz market.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Shout out to that new company out there.
They coming for their throat. I told you.
For it, Huawei. I need a Huawei.
Huawei. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's see if I get a.
Huawei. But $2,800. And people are dropping $2,800 over there in China for that.
Yeah.
So
I think I'll pass. Yeah, my barber was like, trying to get phone advice from me and stuff. He's got an Android. He's like, oh, Ray, I'm thinking about getting an Apple. I was like, I'm not giving no advice. Just get what you want.
Yeah.
So I dropped it on there in Discord, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to take a look at it. Right. And last but not least, I don't have too much on this one here. Have you guys seen the Apple AirPod Max?
Oh, you know what? When I went to New York, every single person had these things on.
Word?
So, it's a big thing going on right now. I don't like the price, which is $549.
Good Lord.
But I hear you get bang for your buck on this Apple AirPod Max.
Have you tried it yet?
I have tried it. Actually, I did. When we went to New York, I tried it in the Central Station.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I went to the Apple store because my son's Beats was messed up. And I was looking at them, and it's a nice fit. It's like a little rugged, but not rugged compared to the other ones that have like that plasticky feeling.
Yeah.
And then it's really, really loud. But again, you have Sony, you have Sonos, you
Yeah,
have Bose,
Yeah,
all
Sonos.
comparing to all this here. I guess they're trying to,
Compete.
Yeah,
I'll say this. I don't know. I don't like the look of them. I will keep my Beats over those any day.
Yeah.
They got
It's
different
just-
colors. You don't like the
Yeah,
colors now?
it's just
But
like-
have you
it's just-
tried them yet?
I haven't, but it's just like
That's
when
what you
see
gotta
someone
try
with
them.
Beats on, they just look. It
Yeah.
just looks cooler, man. I'm not saying like I'm not talking about like
I
like
mean-
the sound quality. It's just like the beats. Someone has red beats or blue.
Yeah.
It just looks better. Whether it sounds better or not, I don't give
Uh-huh.
a shit. I'm not trading my beats for that crap. Like I mean, yeah, they just
So you're
look.
looking for looks.
I'm not saying they're looking for looks, but like the beats is like a freaking thing in hip hop and fashion.
No,
It's just
no
like,
doubt, no doubt.
It's just nah.
But
I get what you're saying.
you need to go try them on.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, when I first tried them on, it had almost like a stadium sound feeling for me. And it turned the whole world off. Like the sound noise cancellation for me, especially what D was talking about in terms of like the cushion, how it's like around your ear. It changed the game for me. I mean, I just can't afford it. It's $600, $700. No, I'm not buying
like I said, I'll get Beats.
So you
or
like
have
the
to-
Beats.
Yeah, like I have Beats. Yeah, I have some.
So you
Beats
still
studio.
know that Beats is owned by Apple.
That is true too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still give Apple your money.
I have a pair of Beat Studios. Red ones. They're really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But so you don't like none of this nice color, the lavender.
they just look. What do you? All right.
Rose
Take out.
gold.
What do you think? What do you think of those? How do they look? They just look clunky.
I think they
and
look
goofy.
fashionable. I think you know what I think they look like. They look like to me like when I see the Cybertruck on the road. Like I don't really agree with it, but it
It's
looks
got the
fashionable.
USB-C on it.
They haven't.
I mean, it's different.
Yes.
It is different. But
It is different. There's not the beast, the circle going on, but it looks. If you want to be different, this is the way to go.
sure.
I'm not catching on yet.
And yo, if you want a discount price, go to New York on Canal Street.
Yeah.
They were flying off the
got it.
shelf.
Like I said, everybody and their mother in New York were wearing these things. So
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna get the beats. It's a one thing, but it is. What
But
it
you
is.
said that they released a new one. Is that what it was?
Well, the new ones are out.
The ultimate over-the-ear personal listening experience. Man, whoever wrote that, that's wow.
yeah.
But other than that, I just want to hear what else my man has to say about.
Yeah, we got Raymond's Nuggets up next. What's up, player?
What's up, gentlemen? What's
going on?
So,
Well,
we all
first of all, before you start, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling
Low key therapy session here.
congested. You know what? It's funny that you asked that, Darwin. Last week, I did not watch. I know it's going to sound really stupid, like, oh, he's taking this really hard. I did not watch any football at all. At all. The goons didn't come over. Nobody came over. I was like, no.
You turned it all off?
I did not watch any football at all. I did other stuff. Like,
After the second week, bro? It's
After
only
the
the second week.
yeah.
You know, we got a few more left, right?
know.
Stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you why.
which is crazy, which is unheard of. The goons were upset. I was like, nah, man, just no. I didn't watch
Stay
any
tuned.
football at
Wow.
all.
We will let you know
That's
why.
right. So yeah. So outside of that disaster, but yeah, that's how I'm feeling. So, but yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Other than that, listen, I want you to let it out.
Let it out, Raymond. Let it out. This is a safe space, bro.
okay.
This is
Well,
a very
I just
safe
told
space.
you I didn't watch any football. And when does basketball start?
Wow.
Basketball start.
It's coming soon.
Okay,
It's coming
All right.
soon.
So yeah, yeah. So I got a couple of nuggets here for you guys.
What
We
you
all
got?
use Prime,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Prime. Everybody just is so used to Prime. They give the stigma of Prime,
Ship.
2-day shipping,
Yeah,
2-day
yeah.
shipping. I love that 2-day shipping. But
Shout
Prime,
out to Prime and
Yes.
those 2-day shipping. You saved my butt a couple
Yeah.
times.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
And
I think every time.
depending on, and sometimes depending on the item, you can get it in one day too, which
Yeah.
is very
Yes.
impressive. So yeah, I've seen stuff come in a few hours. I was like, all right, this is
Actually, low key, I sort it by how fast I'm going to get it.
oh,
So you
okay.
must put your order in
Oh,
like
wow.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's
that
the only
is-
way.
Oh, okay. No, I just do Prime.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. All right. Yeah, no, Prime is great, but you know they also have other benefits if you're a Prime member outside of 2-day shipping.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is what comes with your membership is also if you're like a big fan of reading, they have a whole section on free ebooks, like millions and millions
yeah,
of
yeah.
ebooks, which comes with your package. So you can read books. Also, if
Nice.
you have pictures and videos on your phone, like I've been using Amazon Photos for years, which it comes free. You can upload gigs and gigs of photos for free, and you can organize them. You can download the app. It's completely free as part of your package. If you want to upload videos, there's only a 5 gig limit. You have to pay extra for that.
Oh, okay.
But I'm completely all into the ecosystem. I do give them my $60 a year to do the videos, but the photos are free. You can upload unlimited photos for free.
Yeah.
Videos and stuff like that is 5 gig limit. You got to pay extra.
So
for
I go
that.
into my account and just
download the Amazon photo.
Okay, so there's an app for that.
There's an app, and
Okay,
just use your Amazon credentials.
Oh, that's what's up.
Also,
Man, they got all these features. They don't even tell us about it.
yes, another thing too. If you guys are into music, Amazon has Amazon Music.
No way.
So yes, Amazon.
That's
Music,
included with Prime?
It's not free though. You can get a trial for 3 months, which is pretty cool. So if you want to try it out,
okay.
So yeah, they're trying to compete with Apple and Spotify and all that. So I heard it's pretty decent actually. So
yeah,
but yeah, you can try out the trial for 3 months. So yeah, you can get photos for free. You can read books for free,
and audiobooks too.
Audiobooks as well.
Yeah.
Also, they also have video games. They bought a streaming gaming platform, so you can play video games, whether it's on your Fire TV stick or on Amazon. So yeah, they have a whole separate site. So it's all free too, part of your package.
Well, it's not free. It's included with the Prime.
It's included with the Prime. That's correct.
Let's make sure we get the audience. Yeah, I know y'all running to go see free stuff, but
so
it's included.
There's tons of more stuff, but those are some of the gems that I use. I'd like to tell you about the photos I use, the music. I haven't tried it out. The books I use.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I stumbled upon it one time when my son was doing like a school report and he wanted to go get an audiobook. And then all of a sudden it said we got the audiobook for free. And it was like, because I'm a Prime member, I was like, oh, I didn't know that you get all this other extra stuff. I wish Amazon advertised it more. Maybe they don't want people to know about it. I don't know.
I don't understand that. Yeah, even the photos too. And what's really cool, let me give you another nugget about the photos. So the Amazon photos is really cool. Let's just say that you're having a party or a Christmas party or whatever. You can make like a QR code inside of the app, and you can share it with people throughout your party, and you guys can share the photos.
Oh, it makes sharing it even easier.
It's easy. So let's say, hey, Bobby's Christmas party 24.
Yeah.
And you can make this QR code where everybody scans it, and then their photos they're taking.
Look at you making ideas for our Noche Bueno party this year.
Cool. I'm just saying. So yeah, just an idea. So yeah, man. So yeah, you don't have to. Hey, send me that picture, Raymond, or send whatever.
I don't want that picture, Raymond.
Just saying. So, but yeah, just a little nugget there. It's pretty cool, man. So yeah,
I like that.
So it's free. Amazon Photos.
Well, you keep saying free, bro. It's included.
Okay, it's included in your Amazon Prime package.
There we go.
So
there we go.
And it's a separate app you have to download.
Yes, a separate app. So. I mean, you can use it as an archiving system. I use Google Photos as my archiving. So
is that free?
There's a limit, like 20 gigs or something like that.
For photos or videos?
All of it, photos and videos.
Amazon Photos is completely free, unlimited photos.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yeah. No doubt. I totally agree. It's more or less what's the best platform to store your archives at. Okay. Because right now, all of my photos sitting, when they first go on my phone, then they go to iCloud for instant backup, but then for long-term storage, because we're going to have photos for years, right?
Of course.
I mean, I can go all the way back to my kids were born type stuff, right?
I've been using Amazon Photos since my kids were born.
And freaking Apple's going to keep charging us $6-7. I mean, it's a new hustle for them, and as much storage.
Yeah, of course.
So any of these little side tools is actually a really good way to reduce that cost. So,
of course.
Man. Right. Definitely. Well, appreciate you, Raymond. Yeah. I'm you know what I'm looking forward to is in our newsletter coming out for the month of September. We're going to have a section in there talking about this, specifically about Amazon Prime features that you may not know about.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll have that in your section of the newsletter. So
for sure,
everybody tune in if you're not already subscribed. All right, Raymond. The other thing I have here is something about Toastmasters. What, you had something about Toastmasters?
Yes. So I don't know. Obviously, Obviously, we're in football season. I didn't watch week 2. Did anybody catch Brady on week 2? How did he do? Did you guys watch the game? I don't even know what game was he announcing.
He got a little better. I think it was. Oh my God, what was that game I was watching? It was on TV. I think was
regular TV.
Regular TV.
Yeah.
It was,
yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't the Dolphins game.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the Dolphins aren't going to be on Fox, so.
My guy said it wasn't the Dolphins game.
All right. So, yeah, the reason why I brought that Toastmasters up was the first week I saw Brady and the internet was trashing him, and some felt that, hey, Brady needs Toastmasters because he looks like he was like nervous and scared. Even when he was on ESPN, they were interviewing him. He looked shy and stuff like that, and that's why I mentioned Toastmasters.
Oh, the Bengals versus the Chiefs.
Okay. Was okay. Yeah, that was a crazy game with the that's the game that he called?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that call at the end there was atrocious. So the script has been written.
Yeah.
We want Casey to go back. So,
yeah, that was a little bit.
but yeah, the reason why I brought Toastmasters is I'm wondering if Brady must have heard the podcast because you guys are saying that he got better on week 2.
You're a little better. I mean, it's not.
Well, for those audience members, tell us what Toastmasters is.
Toastmasters is a nonprofit organization that is all over the world that basically teaches you how to speak better in public. So if you have a fear of speaking in public, you go to Toastmasters. A lot of famous people have gone to Toastmasters. You guys have ever heard of Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Comedian, actor, Tim the Tool Man?
Yeah.
He went to Toastmasters. So, I mean, it can only help you get better. And that's why I joked when I saw Brady last week, like, he needs Toastmasters because he just sounded nervous and just awkward and stuff like that on TV.
It's a different position for him. That's what it was.
Yes, it is, right?
I mean, you should have been. I get it, but
I mean, he's not commentating while he's freaking playing at the football and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. Okay,
like I said, give him to week 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, is that Thanksgiving yet? Week 5?
Probably.
Yeah. I think y'all were saying that y'all wait until Thanksgiving to really give him a rating on how he's doing.
We'll go from there.
Yeah. So okay. All right. So.
Well, big shout outs to Tom Brady holding it down. Big shout outs to Toastmasters. It's definitely one of those great. And cost is not that expensive either. How much is it?
It is advertised as the cheapest platform you can use to improve your public speaking and leadership. So it's essentially $10 a month.
Wow.
So
big shout outs to that whole organization. And Raymond's going to have to start up a Toastmaster here at the Tech Hustle so we can get people to level up on their public speaking.
Sure.
Yeah. Big shout outs. All right, fellas. Well, the moment we have all been waiting for. It is D Hustle giving us updates on sports and letting us know why Raymond, don't call him Ray, is pissed.
We'll let you know. I'm going to save that for last. So, why he's upset. But while he's feeling upset, we'll get to that in a few. Last weekend, Canelo won against... whatever his name was again.
Boxing?
And boxing.
Yeah.
Talking about boxing. Basically, he went and destroyed Berengada.
did you watch what's fight?
No, I didn't get to watch the fight. I was actually at a baby shower in Orlando. But he won. So Canelo might be going against Crawford. That's rumor around. But we'll see what happens.
Wow.
As far as November coming up, as far as boxing, we're still waiting for Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with
Well,
that.
what's the latest on that?
I don't know.
Didn't they have to reschedule it?
They rescheduled it. It's in November. I just don't know what day it is. I'll tell you right now.
You guys gonna watch that?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm dying to see Jake Paul.
That's on Netflix, right?
I don't even know anymore.
It's going to be streaming on Netflix?
Yes, I believe when they had first announced it was going to be streaming on Netflix. So the fact that it is streaming on Netflix, maybe I'll watch it. I wasn't going to go out of my way to purchase a pay-per-view for it. Mm-hmm. But the fact that it's on Netflix, I think I will turn it on then maybe. So
okay. I can't figure it out. But
he said I might turn it on there, maybe.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm not going to purchase that. Hell no.
Baseball is looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Yankees still on first place. Shout out to that organization over there. Baltimore is just 3 games behind. Cleveland doing a phenomenal job. Chicago White Sox have been eliminated. Houston again doing their thing. Philadelphia #1. Shout out to those Mets. Second place right under the Braves. They still got 1 game behind, so make sure we don't mess nothing up on there. Other than that, Miami Marlins eliminated.
Thank you for reminding us. And with the round of applause, though, at least give them a.
Yeah. What you got?
What up, Raymond?
Question for D Hustle here. I know you're a big baseball guy here. I want to get your opinion on this here. Shohei Ohtani, if he gets the coveted 50-50. 50 bases stolen, 50 home runs. Is he considered the greatest baseball player since Babe Ruth? That's never been done before. This guy is sick.
I consider him, well, it depends. The question is, do you consider him the great?
That's never been done. No, I'm saying since Babe Ruth. Mm-hmm. If he gets, that's never been done. 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. That's coveted. I mean, you're a big baseball guy. I mean, you tell me. So the baseball freaks are going nuts over this.
And the question is he considered to be coveted?
No, that. right there, 50 bases, 50 home runs.
I think that's amazing. First of all, let me give him a shout out.
Yeah,
for
if he gets that.
Tall Japanese person, which I've never seen. Maybe he went on steroids. I don't know what's going on, but I've never seen a Japanese person that, besides Yao Ming, I haven't seen nothing that big. Salute to him if he does.
I mean, if he does, will you consider him the greatest since Babe Ruth?
I don't know if you could say the greatest,
yet.
bro.
I mean, he
just because I break one record?
The guy can also pitch.
He doesn't know.
I mean, what are we talking about here? I don't even watch baseball like that.
The guy is a beast. Let's get that out there. The beast, he can play almost any freaking position. I feel real good about the guy. Again, but
I don't remember Babe Ruth doing any of this.
No.
I mean,
That's
do
what
you
I'm
even
saying.
remember Babe Ruth?
Oh, I don't. I know,
Okay,
but I'm
I was
just
just
saying,
gonna
though.
say.
Yes, but it's written, and I just want to ask the baseball guy, so.
No, he's a phenomenal guy. I like him. He could be one of the greatest. He's still got a couple more years to go, but he'll become a greatest if he wins the championship.
Ooh.
Okay.
If he can do that and win the championship, I think the man is going places.
Okay.
That contract is well free. I mean, he got paid.
Yeah, it's worth
Do you think they got
everything.
their money worth?
He's got his money worth.
Oh, he got his
yeah.
money worth?
Their money worth. Everybody in Los Angeles, they love that.
Yeah.
Shout out to like Los Angeles. They doing their thing over there. But again, phenomenal guy. I like him.
Okay, so
I
it
like
doesn't
him.
sound like you would consider him the greatest since Babe Ruth if he pulls this off.
It's hard. It's like me saying Aaron Judge is the greatest right now because he's knocking it out with all these home runs, passing almost Babe Ruth and shit. So it's like, is he going to be the greatest? No. Next year he can go be a bust, and then what? Is he still the greatest?
Okay,
But yeah, it's like me. LeBron's breaking records, but he's got a championship.
that's true. Yeah. Okay.
So is he part of the? I would say yes, he will be part of the greatest. He hasn't won a chip yet. Once he wins a chip, he didn't do it in Los Angeles. He's got to do it here in LA. He wins the chip. We'll come back to that subject all over again.
Okay. All right. It'll be okay.
That's how I feel.
All right.
So we'll bookmark that one.
All right.
See how he does. Plus, he has to break it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So yeah.
And it comes like a lot of people don't want to see those records broken because I have seen people that pitch balls or intentional walk a player because they don't want them to beat the record.
I see.
So these things you gotta think about. You know? So it's one of those things. If he can, I'm happy for the guy.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. They're saying like because he's a pitcher, he can read like the signs. That's how he's able to steal the bases and stuff like that. So.
And he's smart. He's one of those guys that since he's a pitcher, he can see as soon as the ball leaves what kind of pitch it is.
It's freaky scary.
Yeah.
It's like
that means he's seen a lot of pitches in his life.
And he has to have at least 1 to 2 seconds to see how he comes out and then be like, okay, and see where that ball is coming. Boom. That's why he's doing a phenomenal job.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't you like even consider? Like, it's crazy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No,
so
it's a perfect example. Where was it? I think it was this year. Aaron Judge needed what it was, and they didn't pitch to the guy. They made him walk.
They walked him.
They walked him because they didn't want to see him broke the record. Fortunately, he broke the record when he went to a different game.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I hate how baseball does that. It's so the old written rules and all that crap. I hate that. Just come on, just play the game.
Yeah.
You know.
But other than that, man, it is what it is. Congratulations to him. Football, college football. College. Anybody want to hear? I really don't follow college football, but I do know FSU is 0-3 right now.
Wow.
Shout out to that organization. You guys doing fucking phenomenal.
And,
you're making me look real good right about now.
Can we agree that the committee was right on not putting him in the playoffs last year?
Putting who in the playoffs?
FSU, when they all cried and stuff. Because look at this. I'm just saying. This is like, come on.
I mean, that was a whole different. That's the thing about college is like it's a whole different squad, bro.
Team outside of the quarterback.
The quarterback is the main person. What are you talking about?
All right.
It's just I can't compare year after year. And that's why I've never really like how people carry over their ranking for the next year. Unless you win the championship.
But
Alabama's not number one.
That's true. But this is like really bad, though. FSU's like a freaking powerhouse. This is bad.
I hear you.
This is not like it's Norfolk State. This is FSU.
All I know is that some heads are going to roll over there.
Yes, that's crazy, though. I can't believe it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
The U is looking really good.
Yep, you guys.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3-0, 5 touchdowns. I think
Shout
you
out to
quarterback.
that
Yeah, for
organization
sure,
over
for
there.
sure.
Yeah, with FSU sucking, you guys are just moving
Don't
up.
don't make it. No,
I'm
come
not-
on, bro.
No,
come
you
on,
guys
now.
are
no.
winning. I give
no,
you
but
that.
not
No, I'm
because
just-
of FSU
I'm not
is sucking.
saying that, but I'm saying that you guys are gonna. You guys better win the ACC. That's all I'm saying. There's no competition.
Listen, October. I'm looking at the schedule. October 26th is when we play at FSU. With these games, it's no titles, no
Yeah.
nothing. It's a different
It's
type
a
of
rivalry
fight,
game,
right?
I
It's a
get it.
rivalry fight. So, but our greatness this season is not because of
I
FSU.
know
So
that.
just making
I'm
sure
just-
we're clear on
I
that.
know. I'm just saying
Shit.
that. Well, you guys couldn't make the playoffs. It looks
Well,
like
we'll see where we're at number 8, and
Who
I'm
couldn't make
looking
the
at the.
playoffs?
Miami. If they,
Miami? Oh,
Yeah.
you lose, even if you lose 2 games, I think you guys can make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the roster right now. The only one that I'm looking at is Louisville is the only one that's kind of really in Georgia Tech, and then Florida State being a rival game. Other than that, I think we got it.
Yeah.
I think we got it.
No, you guys. Yeah, you guys look good. That's cool.
I'm going to call it now.
What?
FSU will win that Miami game.
Oh my gosh!
Where's it at?
I think it is.
It'd be funny too. FSU would.
It's in Miami.
to wake up for that game.
Yeah,
wouldn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
I'm going to tell you that right now. That's going to be the
Yeah.
how you like to call it, the upset game of
of the
week.
year.
Yeah,
They're gonna
it's a
try,
shame. Yeah,
but yeah, it's in Miami, October 26th.
yeah. Your quarterback looks good.
Yeah, he
The
looks
FSU quarterback
amazing.
looks. He's crap.
That
So,
guy looks amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Other than that, man, going into NBA basketball,
He's dragging it on.
Absolutely.
Nick signed Morris. I feel real good about the Nick signing Morris. Real good guy, man. I like the way he plays. A very good defender. Other than that, I did see Jaylen Brown. I don't know if you guys seen him in last night against the Philly game in the football. I didn't know Jaylen Brown was a Philly Eagles fan.
You know that you do.
Great. He was just talking there with Jason Kelsey and
Oh, okay.
anyway. Other than that, there's nothing going on. I guess they're gonna go ahead and retire Jerry West's number 44.
Are they?
The Lakers are.
Oh, okay.
So shout out to that.
Deserves that. Do they put it up in the rafters?
I don't know yet.
Like they hang it up the jersey and stuff like
Gotta
that?
be in the rafters. Come on.
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, the Lakers add prospects Coloco as a 2-way contract. I have no idea who the heck that guy is, but he signed with the Lakers. I mean, you already got Bronny. I don't know what else you guys need.
You got everything you need with that one pick.
Yeah, you know.
Wow.
Speaking of Bronny, did you see like his game worn jersey like in preseason sold for literally $15,000?
Wow.
It's crazy.
Exactly. And again, this is what I said. Are you in the route for a championship or are you here for sales?
Well, we know what they're in the route for. We know we're not in the route for a championship. So
Yeah.
yeah.
They're looking at their checkbook.
Yeah, of course. It's a whole marketing thing. Like even I was at the Nike store and like the kids in there were going crazy for the Bronny jersey.
Wow.
Like literally like they had no other jerseys in the Nike store but the freaking Bronny jersey.
So how is the Brownie jersey looking like? Because they both have James in the back. Does it say James Child?
Actually, he is a junior, isn't he?
He is, but he goes by Bronny because he wants his own identity.
Yeah, but
So
what's
how's
going to be
the-
on his shirt?
Yeah.
It's going to be James.
James?
It's James, yeah.
Okay.
It's just a different number, so you'll just have to know the number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but he could do James Jr. because I've been
he's
seeing
not
a lot of
doing it.
football.
He doesn't
people
even
do
go
that.
by. His name is LeBron James Jr., but he doesn't even go by that.
Yeah.
Sucks for him.
I would have rocked it.
Other than that. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we're...
Oh.
All right.
My guy's queuing up the music, kid. Because he got an announcement to talk about. Is that what it is?
A lot of upsets this weekend.
Thursday night football. Bills versus the Dolphins. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. 31-10. Any comments, questions?
Yeah, a couple of comments. Foolishness.
Uh-huh.
I made a bet with one of the goons that we would win the division.
Wow.
And I started Tua. Bad.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Wow.
just completely. Yeah, just season's over with. I made a bet.
Because you made a bet the season's over with,
They
bro?
all warned me, made fun of me. Why would you do that, Ray? Don't bet him. I made a bet that we win the division, and also
Yeah.
I started Tua, and also the season's over with. I don't care about football anymore. So that's
Skylar
it.
Thompson.
So give the audience an update. Tell us what happened, though.
Starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins.
Wait, hold on.
I have conflicting opinions about this. I was arguing with D Hustle about this.
I want to before I go that the Giants lost. I'm gonna give a shout out.
Oh my God!
What was the
Giants
score?
lost.
Was it bad or was it?
No,
close?
it was a last minute touchdown field goal from Washington.
Oh
They
God,
made
that's
that
right. I was arguing with you that you guys would not
21-18.
lose to Washington. and you
Had the
did.
game. The only game. Listen to this. The only game the Giants scored 3 touchdowns and lose to a team by field goals. Listen to that. Touchdowns. And then the Commanders caught up only by field goals. No touchdowns.
Oh, whoa! Are
Wow.
you serious?
No touchdowns? No
Holy-
touchdowns?
Only field goals.
Oh no!
Wow.
All right?
Wow.
Shout out to that fucking organization right over there. I feel real good right now.
Are you serious? They didn't score any touchdowns at all.
No touchdowns. Winning by
Bad.
field goals.
Yo, that's
bad.
That's embarrassing.
How many field goals they made? Like 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 field goals.
7 field goals.
Yep.
Wow.
Here's
Anyone-
another thing. Every touchdown we made, the guy couldn't even kick a field goal.
Now you talking about the point after, the 1 point
Yes,
after,
the
the
one
one that's
point
where
after.
you're really
Wow.
close,
The
right?
one you're really close.
Wow.
I mean, they did move it back a little bit to make it
Oh,
harder.
come
What
on.
the fuck is that? I agree, but still, yeah, that's bad. This is why.
Anyway,
So 3 touchdowns, he missed all 3 of them?
let's go 3.
See, you guys did
Wow.
your part by not relying on a kicker because you scored touchdowns, which is good, but you end up losing. That's bad. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard that
I've
before.
never heard that before. Yeah, because
Somebody's getting fired. I don't know who
your,
it is.
your coach will be fired before the end of the year.
I'm waiting for him right now.
I don't think he'll make it to Thanksgiving.
Dama says he's waiting for the slip now.
What's
So seems like the only running back we have as of right now is Daniel Jones. So Daniel Jones, this is where I compare Daniel Jones with Tua. Daniel Jones runs. He likes to run, but he cannot slide. So that's why he gets concussion. Now continue the story.
okay?
Yeah.
Let me ask, has Daniel Jones had a concussion before at all?
Has in the beginning of the year.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
The same way Tua got his.
Okay. Yeah.
The thing
Now,
is he doesn't slide.
all right, but he is bigger and faster than Tua, though. Tua's small.
But still, who they going up against, bro?
I agree. A quarterback should not run at
Facts.
all. Your job is to stay in the pocket. But like I was having a conflicting, who to blame about this with D Hustle. Let me get your opinion as well. Tua tried to run in for that touchdown. They were getting blown out. My question is, I was posing this to D Hustle, is I think that was bad coaching. Why was he still in the game? Why didn't you take him out? Put the backup in.
To run the ball?
No, to just play. You're getting blown out. Why is Tua still in the game trying to be captain,
Hold on,
save
hold
a
on,
game?
hold on. Tua is the leader of the ship. If the ship goes down, he goes down with it.
Your star quarter, it's blown out.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
What do you
look
mean?
at
This
Dallas.
ain't preseason
Dallas benched all their players.
because they were getting blown out?
Yes.
Okay, but
We get to that later. Don't worry about that.
That's bad coaching. Like if you, okay, so that's like you are general of an army, and
Yes.
you're just sending in your troops in there,
Yes.
getting slaughtered. You're just going to keep sending them in there when the war's over. It's done.
listen, he needs to be at the helm. He needs to be the point of the sword. He is the captain of the team. He is the quarterback. You need to be playing 100%.
I blame him for not sliding. Yes, that's his dumbass. But then again, I blame the coach as well. Take him out of the game.
Come on, bro. What do you mean?
You're getting-
Do you think Dan Marino got pulled out of the game when they were being blown out?
Yes, they do it in every sport, Bobby.
Dan Marino
Basketball,
got pulled out of the game when they were getting
if
blown
it's-
out.
If the game is out of hand, there's no point in having your. That's why they don't play at the end of the year when it's like week 16, week 17, so they don't get hurt.
I don't know,
It's the
bro.
same thing.
I don't think that's coaching. I think that's
Yes, it is. Okay, so why don't they play the star players when it's like week 16 and week 17?
because they're getting ready for the playoffs.
So they don't get hurt.
This is only week 2, bro.
Yes, and they're getting blown out. There's no point in putting them in the game.
Okay, so we do this in week 2.
So,
So next
all right,
week we're
let me
getting
ask
blown
you-
out. We're taking them out. Next
So
week we're getting blown
the
out. We're
touchdown
taking
he
them
would have
out.
scored, that would have made a difference?
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
They
it
gave him
does.
momentum.
It doesn't
Gave him
matter,
momentum
bro.
for
The
momentum.
game is over.
No, you can't drop the sword like that, bro. You got to
It's not-
keep
Dragging
fighting.
The sword is preserving, not getting hurt.
Oh my gosh. Is he too worth? Is that why it is 55? What did you say? 54 million?
Yes, that's like coaching 101. I blame the coach.
know,
I mean, obviously, I blame Tua. He did that to himself.
Hold on, you can't do that, bro. You can be
That's
like, oh,
bad
I blame the
coaching.
coach, but I also blame Tua. You got to
Well,
come on now.
They're both at blame,
Yeah, I
but he
didn't
should have
see,
never had him in that position.
Was Waddle playing?
Waddle?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole team sucked, though. Even the coach. I think the coach got a concussion before the game because the play calling was awful. That was just
Wow.
But yeah, all jokes aside, I hope Tua takes his health seriously and consider.
3 concussions already.
Yeah, that is bad.
And how many years? Each season? 3 years in a row?
No, like last year he did. He had
No, last year he played the whole season. He did not get hurt.
the
That's
year
why he
before.
earned the contract. But the year before, they mismanaged him. He had multiple concussions. He redeemed himself last year by playing the whole season and led the league in passing, and he earned the contract, and then he goofed it in week 2 on Thursday night by not sliding. So,
Anyway, at the end of the day, Bills 31, Dolphins.
the Bills are, I preface this by saying pause. They are our daddies.
Nah.
Yes.
I guarantee you guys will win
Eventually.
at home against the Bills.
We just lost to them at home.
Oh no,
though.
I lied. The Skyler, you got faith in Skyler Thompson?
No, that's just
Wow, bro.
They're our daddies. It is what it is.
I mean, I did read another stat that we've played the Bills 12 times, and out of 12 times, they beat us 11 times.
It's like 12-1 or 12-2.
Yeah.
It's the most dominant stat against a
Listen,
team.
first of all, I don't know how the Bills got to 31 because a couple of interceptions. Yes,
Yeah, at the beginning of the game.
At the end of the day, they don't have any good wide receivers. So you guys should have at least be a close matchup. But your man was overthrowing. Your man was there.
Okay. You don't think it was bad coaching? He was
It's not bad. I mean,
What do you mean that's bad coaching because he's overthrowing?
No, the whole plan, bro. The offense looked like crap. The coach, do something else, bro. Like, that's bad coaching. Like, nothing was working.
I understand. But great news.
What's the great news, D?
You guys got to play next Sunday. So
I don't even know who we're playing. I'm
no,
done
actually,
with
this
football.
I don't even
You're
know.
done, bro?
Yeah, I'm done. I told you. When does
God.
basketball start?
Oh, my gosh, Raymond.
Obviously, I have to pay some attention because I'm in fantasy. But
In terms of the Dolphins?
yeah, well, in terms of football,
Uh-huh.
to see who's playing. But I'm done.
Let's get back to our original program.
He's about to be done with the whole show.
Buccaneers beat the Lions 16-20. Colts, they lost against Green Bay. Jets, shout out. Aaron Rodgers finally threw a
Rodgers.
charge.
There he goes.
Did they win?
Touchdown. Yeah, they won.
Oh, okay, cool,
24-17. Vikings took care of 49ers. Justin Jefferson is doing his thing all over there.
Oh, so the Bay is not really happy about that.
Seahawks beat the Patriots, but Patriots is nothing. Shout out to the Commanders for winning that freaking game, 21-18. Chargers took care of the Panthers, 26-3, and they bench Mr. Young to put in Andy Dalton. So get ready for that next week.
Yes.
Browns, Jaguars doing their thing. Rams lost Cup 41-10. They had a field day over there. 41-10 against Cardinals beating the Rams.
What do you mean they lost Cup? So
He's hurt.
He's out for the season?
Well, he's out. Might be.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the number one receiver there.
I was telling D Hustle there, like, everybody's dying. Tua's dead. Cup is dead. Debo is about to die. CMC is dead. Like, every week a player's dead.
Well, yeah,
week
what
2.
that means is y'all need to be up on your fantasy game. Make sure you get that roster right.
Kirk Cousins took care of business over there against the Eagles. And the main event, the main freaking game, shout out to that Saint organization beating the Cowboys.
Oh, you love that.
41-19. CeeDee Lamb was not looking there. Dak.
Did you guys see First Take?
No.
Oh, yeah. I did see
Those going in?
Oh, yeah. It's
Stephen
always
A?
great. Yeah. Whenever the Cowboys lose, just turn on First Take the next day.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. It's very entertaining.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, man, Cowboys, I will have to agree. I finally agree to my man Raymond. Do bench the players if you're getting blown out. There's no point in you guys leaving the guys in. First of all, number one, it makes me think. You guys spend a lot of money, and you guys are willing to get the guy hurt, even though
it doesn't make sense, bro. Like,
they did bench Dak. They did bench
saying.
CeeDee Lamb.
That's what I'm saying.
Zeke, like I don't know who the heck that he is. He's over there running the ball, but. Yeah, man. I will bench the players. I'm spending $56 million every year on a guy.
That's your investment.
I'm benching the guy.
You have to protect your investment.
Look at y'all. Look at y'all finally siding with each other. That's amazing here.
And that's
Football
only-
season.
that's
That's what
only
it
for
is.
today.
That's only for today.
Well, that's
Wait
today.
until tomorrow. I like this kumbaya here. This is actually really good.
Yeah, but other than that, that's all I got for sports, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully next week it's a better outcome for,
How's everybody doing on fantasy?
I'm 1-1 and I'm 0-2 in the other one.
Gotcha. How about you, Raymond?
Well, I lost.
Well, what's your record, bro?
I'm 1-1.
1-1.
Well, obviously I started Tua, so
yeah,
I lost.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. It's one of those seasons. I just can't believe a season. I mean, like second game. It's almost like a Aaron Rodgers from last year type stuff.
Yeah.
But they're predicted for him to be on the bench. How long?
Oh, I mean, they're gonna take their kid gloves with him. They're not rushing him. Trust me. Tua.
Oh yeah, like I said, it before. Week 15.
As if you're on the play. If we're in the playoff running.
Let me ask you this: if you guys were Tua's dad, what kind of advice would you give him? Would you tell him to play, or would you tell him to retire?
Well, go right ahead.
How many seasons he's in?
This is on his 4th season, but this is his 2nd season as a starter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this concussion thing in terms of playing through it. It's something
were his
serious.
dad.
I mean, I'll be straight up with him. It depends on how much he loves the game. If he's like, yo, I'm done with it, then go ahead and go. If he says I want to run it, then run it.
Support him.
Yeah, I would do whatever he wants to do.
What would you do, D Hustle?
For 4 years, $212.4 million extension.
D Hustle says, get back on that horse.
With a $167.1 million guarantee. 53.1 a year. I discussed that
earlier. Yep.
Earlier. I would say if he wants to continue, go right ahead and continue. That money's coming in regardless. He like him.
Wow. So no, you wouldn't care if your son gets
but as a mother and my wife would say, listen, stop.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you as a dad, or it's like
as a dad, I don't want to see my son as a cabbage patch kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would say I would give it maybe 2 more years.
Yeah.
If you get one more concussion,
retire.
Hang it up.
Okay.
I mean, but his style of play has to change, though.
Oh,
like,
he needs to slide.
He needs to slide, don't get out of the pocket, throw it away.
He needs to learn. He needs to learn from Daniel Jones, because Daniel Jones used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Always sliding up like this. You know they're gonna come down to hit
Facts.
you.
Yeah.
They'll catch a flag for that easy.
Why are you sliding up like this? Like, my man, lay back.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, no, that was all him. That was bad. So
That's his fault. I mean, at the end of the day,
I got another question. How many concussions Brady had? And Peyton?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, Brady. I mean, you can't compare.
I mean,
guys.
I'm comparing his
Brady,
style of play.
when they would sneeze on him, they'd call a flag. There is no comparison.
But his style of play, he wasn't going to run the ball unless it was
touched,
open
Bobby.
lane.
When they sneezed on him, they threw a flag. You couldn't even go near Brady without them throwing a flag. So it was kind of, there's no comparison. And same thing with Manning. Like, he never got hurt. He was like, those are like the old guards that never got hurt. Like Brady, you couldn't touch him because, they threw a flag. But, Manning.
I mean, the refs are definitely sensitive with the flags now when they come to different type of hits.
It's a Brady rule. They came up with this crap because of Brady.
Yeah.
So, but.
Well, it doesn't say how many Tom Brady
concussions
never touched him.
Yeah.
He had, but Brett Favre, who played a quarterback with the Packers, Jets, Vikings, estimated to have suffered at least 1,000 concussions over his
Jesus
20
Christ.
years.
Good Lord. That is crazy.
20, but Brett Favre is a monster.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's a different type of player.
He's a different type of player, type of...
He will roll it out and he'll head up with you.
My man is in the countryside doing his thing. He's eating right.
Yeah.
But they're saying that Tua is like the younger version of Manning when Manning had the neck injuries that had to force him to retire. They're just saying that this is happening to Tua now. He's like the younger version.
Tua's not sliding, bro. He's
not. But I think this was a fluke thing because he played last year. He did not get hurt at all.
Well,
I know I keep using that. He didn't get hurt. You shouldn't. But I'm just saying.
I will say also, if you think about this game being scripted, last season they could have had say, "Hey, don't go touch that guy." This season they could say it's open season type stuff. So it could be different.
Too is like I can't think of the word, but the guy who hit Tua was Damar Hamlin. Did you guys see that?
Mm-mm.
The guy who got who fainted 2 years ago on Monday Night Football, the black guy.
Oh, yeah. That was him?
That was him.
That hit
Talk
him?
about the irony about that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the guy that freaking knocked out Tua.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
So the answer to your question here, Tom Brady has never missed any games due to concussion.
Never missed a game.
Shocking.
So former NFL only missed 19 games in his whole entire career as a full-time in New England 21. He missed 15 games due to his ACL injury in 2008.
I remember that.
And then the other 4 games was 2016 after getting hit with a deflecting suspension.
And the other,
Deflate. That fleet game.
and you guys, like, short-term memory, you guys forget that Brady would cry too and point for the flags, like,
No. I'm not talking about all that. I'm just talking about the style of playing. Brady was a pocket quarterback. He wouldn't roll out unless the lanes were wide open. Now the style of quarterbacking is if the lane looks like it's open, go run. And
yeah, but you can't be a statue too, Bobby. You got to get out.
He won championships being a statue.
Yeah, because you couldn't breathe
Brady.
on him.
He had a great offensive line.
Yeah, he did have a great offensive line, and all the rule changes was because of him, like I said.
All I say is that
Plus,
it's tough that he's dealing with this, and he's prone to this, so I'm thinking that it's not going to be the last time.
Yeah, and you're not going to get those calls. This is Tua. He's not Brady. He's not Mahomes.
Yeah.
Those refs do that for the big boys. You got to, they ain't doing that for Tua.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
If he wants to line up with a linebacker head up.
That was his dumb ass, I agree, but he ain't getting certain flags, I'm just saying, so.
That's all I'm saying is you can't go head up with those people. They're professionals.
I agree, and I blame the coach, too, for not taking them out.
Oh, boy. All right, fellas, is that it for NFL? It's actually done for season for Raymond, too, so he's done for the rest of the season.
Let me know if they win or not. I'm not watching, so.
Oh my gosh. All right. So one last spot that I have is for our sponsor, our number one sponsor. Big shout outs to Marvelous Creation. Give her a round of applause. Servicing Palm Beach all the way down to Miami-Dade. If you're looking for any type of treats, desserts, cakes, custom cakes, she is the person to go to. And like I said, she's servicing Palm Beach all the way down to Miami-Dade. Check her out on our website. Big shout outs to you, Marvelous Creations. Number one sponsor since day one.
Yeah.
All right, cue it up, fellas. Yo, I got a stat for y'all that I read the other day that I want to, first of all, celebrate both of y'all to let y'all know, we're at episode 46. We're heading towards 50. I can't believe we're this far along in our journey. And the stats that I read was that most podcasts stop recording after 3 episodes.
Really?
3 episodes and it's a wrap.
Wow,
so we're in the top 10% of podcasts running for almost a year now. We're coming up close to a year, at least for season number 2.
That is interesting.
And man, I wanted to say congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for holding it down. I know the audience really enjoy y'all. Say hi to them on the camera. Yeah, so they can see, right? But in general, as long as we keep this up, the money is going to flow eventually. But in general, big shout outs to y'all for holding us down for episode 46. We're still kicking it. And definitely, if you're not already liking and subscribe, tell your friends about us. We're trying to up our numbers because we ain't stopping at it. We got some really good stuff here.
Yeah, one last little nugget. You said the money will flow eventually and stuff like that. I want the audience and you to remember Shannon Sharp. We all know he has a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp's podcast was on for 5 years. Nobody knew about it until he got that interview with,
Cat Williams. Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know we're not Shannon Sharp, but I'm just saying nobody knew about his podcast. It was running for 5 years. Nobody knew about it until Cat Williams went on there. So
we're going to keep it up, fellas.
Yeah, just saying.
Appreciate you. All right, so some news here. So first up, our school community. If you didn't know that we have an online community that we really want to encourage you all to come and pull up so that y'all can interact with us on a daily basis. You can go to thetechhustle.com, click on join our community, pull up, come and hang out with us. We're going to be talking tech. We're going to be talking about life. We're going to be talking about engineering. We're going to be talking about all kinds of topics, and definitely want to encourage you to follow us over there. Our newsletter, our August newsletter is out. September is coming up at the end of the month. Raymond's going to be giving us some nuggets around Prime, Amazon Prime features. So definitely want to encourage y'all to tune in. Talking about podcasts, there's another segment that we run on our podcast here called Backstage with Bobby D. Big shout outs to who we had last week, Teo. Yeah, big shout outs for Teo, San Francisco. What up, player?
Offer still stands.
all of them still stand on offers, right? So big shout outs to you. Definitely check out that episode. He's dropping some gems about his journey from graduating college, actually from Nigeria, graduating college, joining Twitter, and then eventually going off to be a principal engineer at other companies. So definitely check us out. And also we also premiered Maisha's episode. Big shout outs to Maisha.
MGD go next, baby.
That's not for her, but for you. But her episode is also out there, posted on LinkedIn. If y'all do catch it, please check her out. She got some really good, solid insights into behind the scenes in HR with diversity and inclusion being something that's a high topic. And she definitely covers that. The last thing I want to mention is our next big conference we're going to is Black Men in Tech down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's going to be on October 10th through the 13th. The Tech Hustle is going to be out there. I actually got an opportunity to speak on stage. I definitely want to encourage you, if you're going to be there, pull up, come say what's up, and definitely come and join our community so we can all ride together type stuff. So I don't think I don't think I have anything else on our list here, fellas. Any last words, D?
Go tour.
Quick recovery. How about you, Raymond? Don't call him Ray. What, you got any last words?
Speechless. I got no words.
Wow. So. This episode, he's done.
Nah, but listen, sincerely, hopefully Tua gets better, and the concussion is not to play around with. So hopefully it gets better, and just slide, baby. Slide.
Yeah, just slide, bro.
Do have classes to slide, but now I'm available Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Good morning, help you have me to slide.
Yeah, he'll send you the link, bro. Just check us out, bro. It's a baseball slide. Slide into second base. That's all you got to do. Just slide, bro.
Not even. That's what got him messed up, sliding like that to second base. You're not sliding into a base.
Oh, my bad. Okay? Teach me.
Lean back. Do something.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
My bad. Don't listen to me. Listen to him. But anyways, I want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's episode 46. Holla at your boy. It's Bobby D.